We're not prepared, dude. I was in the Malverns. I was in it's a black hole of signal.
Malvern's Classic, 98, 97, Steve Pete on the jersey and Sprung. That's a legendary race.
Isn't it just?
It was in Sprung, dude.
Yeah, it was in Sprung.
That's why I still tell Neil Donahue to this day. I'm like, dude, you were in Sprung, bro.
It's a thing, isn't it?
Fuck yeah,
Sprung is a thing.
Dude, shout out Alex Rankin, man. He is such an artist, dude. What that dude has always been able to do with a pan and zoom camera is legendary. I've never seen anybody's work be so unique to themselves ever.
Could you even do it with the camera you use?
I have lenses that
I don't understand enough. Would it be all like?
It'd be that Siegs has the trigger zoom, so I'd have to borrow his trigger zoom thing.
You can get a trigger zoom for a red.
For those. Remember the Canon lenses we were using yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get trigger zooms for it.
Normally you do the shouting out what you're working on at the end. Normally we do.
Okay,
but we should do a shout out now.
Yeah.
Because the trailer just came out.
The teaser. And I say teaser because there'll be another trailer.
Okay, for Dumb Genius, or we can now say what it's actually called.
Yeah, we could have said it before, man, but yeah.
What's it called?
Death Group 2.
Oh!
I think Alex Rankin is maybe the most uniquely talented filmmaker I've ever seen.
Rad.
It's cool.
Do you think these days...
It blows my mind, dude. I watched Sprung 5 the other day on YouTube. It comes out in 2001. And I was just like, oh my God, the art direction and kind of like just vibe of those films are still to this day, like, I think it's better art direction than anything out now. Like the titles in Sprung 5 and all that stuff. And yeah.
So that was 2001.
Yeah, I think I know they filmed it in 2001 and maybe it came out early 2002.
What are your list of things that have changed since 2001 or even since 2006 when you started traveling around the entire World Cup?
Well, one, it was back in the day, it was just me and Alex filming all the races, and now and I don't think that's a mountain bike thing. I think that's just content and technology in general. It's so much more accessible. And you can get guys like Ben Cathro, who now have the tools to communicate their vision of what they think is cool, you know?
So
what they think is informative and useful to an audience.
So in terms of original content, what do you think was better when there was less of it, or now that there's more of it because it's way easier to access and to put out, or when there was less of it, were you more encouraged to do something different, or now that there's more competition, are you more encouraged to do something different? Like, how does it compare in that respect?
I think it's better now.
Okay.
Yeah, as much as I want to live in the past, and like I obviously loved like the feeling of me waiting for the new Earth to come out was like the day I got to see Earth. Like I can probably remember where I was when I saw each Earth video for the first time. They were that impactful for me. And I can't remember like that shit about my own work.
No, and I guess content now comes out every race.
Yeah.
And you're not waiting for each team to release their video as much as you were waiting for that.
Yeah, I mean, but I do think, the difference from 2006 when I went to all the World Cups for the first time and now is just, it's just a bigger sport.
Yeah.
It's cool to see how successful mountain biking is, and it's not just like a race thing, but like you go on like Semenuk's Instagram after he drops an edit and you look at the comments and it's like the top 3 of BMX Park are commenting on Semenuk's stuff, which like if you would have told me that in 2006, I'm like, I always joke with Semenuk and R-Dog, like, when did we get cool?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
For real, dude.
Well, I couldn't say I've ever been cool, but...
Well, yeah, I hear you on that, but...
Yeah.
With both of us, dude. Yeah. But I think the sport has gotten more professional. I think it's gotten more professional, and it's I don't know how to explain it, man. I think the live feed, Freecaster, and then Rebel TV and stuff like really made definitive, used to the World Cups were just like you wait till Dirt Mag comes out and you see the results, which is insane to think about that. But yeah, there's a lot of content. I do think the teams, like having a team video is just like, I don't know if many teams still do it, but there was a point maybe 5 years ago where like every team has a videographer, and there were so many videos that Pink Bike, just when they do the news story, it's like, here are all the team videos in one story. Like they don't even make them individual. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's too easy to be like it's too easy to be like a, I don't know what you just said. You just said a good way, like a, I don't know, like
that's a good example.
Is better.
Yeah, or seeing mountain biking is really guilty of somebody does something and then everybody else copies it and wants their own. Where
did you enjoy this clip? If so, please like and subscribe. The full episode is available by hitting one of the links on the screen right now, or type The Ride Companion into your favourite podcast app. We've even put links in the show description for you. Cheers!